Whenever we take on a big task, such as moving, healing, losing weight in a real sustainable way, or transforming anything about ourselves, we have to plan it out. We have to be organized, intentional, and willing to follow through with diligence and faith. If we don't, we usually don't get the results we set out to achieve. Here's the truth most people don't know. The other side, the groups that try to manipulate or dominate humanity, are painfully disciplined and organized. They always have been. Long ago, they built systems designed to shape our consciousness, limit our power, divide us, and keep us distracted. And they've been running those systems for what feels like eternity, completely undetected by humans who weren't in on the plan. We were born into their world in the middle of their game without any understanding of what was already in motion. And that game has been played against humanity for hundreds of millions of years. But here's the thing. It's the same game. They've never changed it. They got comfortable. And now, because humanity is awakening as a collective, their window of dominance is cracking. It could come to an end if we put our differences aside and work together. And we're not alone. We are already being watched, guided, and supported by a benevolent team far more powerful than any elite group on Earth. From a quantum perspective, human DNA is extremely powerful and multidimensional. Certain fallen or inorganic groups have been trying to access or hijack human DNA potential for millions of years, not just thousands like we were taught, hundreds of millions. But they can't do it alone. They need middlemen on the earth, political elites, religious authorities, corporate leaders, people who were promised 3D wealth, fame, or power in exchange for helping carry out their agenda. Their end game is DNA level control, because that's how consciousness can be externally steered. If they succeeded, humanity would become spiritually disconnected, obedient, and robotic, worshiping a tiny group of people who sold out the rest of us. And yes, the agenda is shown openly in movies and TV because that's part of how disclosure works. It feels familiar because it is. They built systems of division everywhere: religion, politics, sports, culture, identity, competition, comparison, rivalry. And ironically, even the so called winners feel empty because on some level they know they betrayed their own heart to win at someone else's cost. That's what happens when a society is never taught about the soul. Here's where we come in. I am not the first person to see this. Many have before me. Why? Because the desire for freedom, the awareness of injustice, and the instinct to rise up are built into our DNA. It's a natural mechanism, a spiritual alarm clock. When oppression increases, humans awaken. And if we ever do the one thing they've spent millions, no, hundreds of millions of years trying to prevent, which is organize ourselves, unite, and create a real collective plan to reclaim our sovereignty, then we win. And we win faster than anyone expects, because the human template wasn't designed for enslavement. It was designed for sovereignty, creativity, intuition, expansion, and connection to source. We are not powerless. We've just been divided. And when we stop being divided, it's game over for them. So just know this. We are watched, guided, and protected when we walk in integrity, awareness, and sovereignty. So don't be scared. Be mindful, be diligent, take your power back, and crush your day. May your faith be infinitely greater than the fear that tries to bring you down.